નરેન્દ્રભાઈ મોદીજી, યોગી મહારાજ, બીજેપીના બધા ભક્તો તથા સ્વયંસેવકોને પ્રવીણભાઈ શાસ્ત્રીજીના હૃદયપૂર્વક ખૂબ ખૂબ આશીર્વાદ. મંત્રાર્થા સફલા સંતુ પૂર્ણા સંતુ મનોરથા શત્રુણામ બુદ્ધિનાશોસ્તુ સુમિત્રાણામ મુદયસ્તવ. એક વૈદિક મંત્ર. સ્વસ્તિ ન ઇન્દ્રો વૃદ્ધશ્રવાઃ સ્વસ્તિ ના પૂષા વિશ્વવેદાઃ સ્વસ્તિ નસ્તારક્ષો આરિષ્ટનેમિः સ્વસ્તિ નો બૃહસ્પતિર્દધાતુ. સર્વત્ર વિજયી ભવ એવા હૃદયના આશીર્વાદ આપું છું. चट्टानों से टकराता है उसे तूफान कहते हैं, चट्टानों से टकराता है उसे तूफान कहते हैं, लेकिन जो तूफानों से टकराता है उसको हिंदुस्तान कहते हैं. Narendrabhai realized that she was handicapped. He says, when up, sit down. Just ask me the question sitting, you don't have to stand up. And she was kind of tearful and saying that I had a stroke. I was paralyzed. After the hospitalization, the medicines doctors gave, I was paying 15,000 rupees per month. I was barely able to make two ends together. He says, Narendrabhai, I can't thank enough to you. With your program, I'm paying only 1,500 rupees instead of 15,000 rupees per month. Now able to maintain my family. People are helping me. And she said few words that made everybody in tears. She said, I haven't seen the God, but I can see the God in your eyes, that you are my God, and almost everybody was tearful. And he himself was tearful with that. I've been very fortunate and privileged to see him almost 5 times since he became the Prime Minister. It is a person that you can't imagine his ability, his thought process. He's seeing the future in his eyes, down the road, not just for tomorrow, but years to come. This is our second function that we are organizing when we had a parliament elections and we were here whole night. On behalf of the Royal Albert, Sobna Ben, Dr. Dinesh, my wife Ranjan as well as myself, we can't thanks with all of you to congratulate again Narendra Bhai, our Honorable Prime Minister, Amit Bhai, our Home Minister, and of course, Chief Minister Yogi Ji. You can't imagine how much hard work everybody have made to this happen, to see these results. Many of the people were questioning the results of this election. But when I met him, he was again as confident as was when the first time he became the Prime Minister. When he became the Prime Minister, the last day when the election was, all the convincing was over, I met him at the airport, and me himself were alone. And he asked me that, Dr. Daruk, what do you think people thinking about the election? I said, I have no question in my mind that we are going to win. He says, I did everything that I can. If people want to appreciate, we'll find out tomorrow the results. And they did. This was the unbelievable experience that we had.
A celebration of the real victory, celebration of our wish fulfilled. And all credit goes to, of course, our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi, Mr. Amit Shah, Yogi Ji, and all the BJP workers who worked there day and night to make the history to win the UP second time. It never happens. And second time also with the thumping majority. That shows that people loves the work what Prime Minister has and Yogi Ji has done in the Uttar Pradesh. Not only Uttar Pradesh, but we won in the Uttarakhand, we won in Manipur, we won in Goa. That shows that the people of the India appreciate the work done by Prime Minister Modi's administration, development, infrastructure, education, and not only that, but in this UP election, I have witnessed a lot of news clip where the people say that, of course, everything else is important, but most important that Prime Minister has given me food to eat during the COVID time, and that there what you call that yojana, which helps poorest of the poor get the food on their table. It's the best thing can happen, and that uplift the large section of the poorest of the poor into the lower middle class. That's Narendra Bhai Modi. So now our work is to continue working what we are doing, supporting Narendra Bhai and his team. And let's now, next stop is Gujarat. Of course, we're going to win there too. And keep kind of calling your friends and family back home and make sure that all they vote for a right party, that is BJP. So again, 3 cheers for Narendra Bhai Modi, Yogi Ji and Amit Shah. So now we have not double engine Sarkar, we have triple engine Sarkar. So let's give a big hand to Prime Minister Modi and his team for the great work. And God bless Narendra Bhai, God bless Amit Shah, and God bless Yogi Adityanath, and God bless all the people of India. We love them all. Thank you very much, and we love you all too.
So first of all, I just wanted to welcome all of you. It's at a very short notice, but please give a big round of applause to Pramod Bhagatji, Dhiren Bhai and Mr. Jasani for organizing this victory celebration at very last moment. Weather was not giving support, but still they said we'll go ahead and let's do it. So it's basically a victory of people, and it's a victory of people who supported BJP in 4 states out of 5 elections we had, namely right from the hill state in north to the beach state Goa to northeast state and to a state which is along the Ganga river. So the blessings are getting flown to BJP and people of India from all over, and it's also a message or basically a dictate to the world and people of India that what's going to happen in 2024. So this momentum need to continue. Therefore, it's very important that we all have assembled here and all of us are basically together to celebrate this victory. But actually, more than our all gathering here and talk, and because of less time and people in India are so busy because of this election and a lot of things are still happening, I still have very immense pleasure, privilege and honor to bring in one surprise element. So guys, बोलते हैं ना, दिल थाम के बैठिए. I'm going to talk to something you guys which is going to be very unique, which is a surprise to many of us here. Kudos to Dhiren Bhai and Pramod ji to organize this. But I have an honor to introduce BJP General Secretary of West Bengal. She is a BJP spokesperson and she is one of the renowned and most respected advocate of Supreme Court. This is her introduction, but the most importantly, her introduction is Honorable Srimati Priyanka Tabrewal ji. She is joining us from India. Please give a round of applause. Maybe if we can reduce some lights, we can see her. She is on the back side on the video. She will be talking to us shortly. But she is the one, first time ever, somebody ran against Mamata Banerjee in West Bengal. She almost won the election if it was a fair election. She is joining from India. Priyanka Didi, you got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We spoke at 12 in midnight.
So a very good evening to all of you present here, although I cannot see any of you except Mr. Raj Pandya. But a very, very good evening to all my sisters and brothers present here at New Jersey today. And namaskar from me. And a very, very heartiest thanks from all of us here in India to all of you present there. So all the dignitaries present there, including Mr. Raj Pandya, Mr. Yash Pandya, Dhiren Bhai Amin, Shri Pramod Bhagatji, Shri Albert Hasani ji, and the entire IPA Indian Business Association team of USA, and I thank the entire Indian American community in the USA present there. It's a matter of privilege for me to speak before you today. The idea is to participate in the happiness and success that the BJP has witnessed in the recent assembly elections in the 4 states, and I am so very thankful that I have got this opportunity to speak about the same before you today. As I said, that I am really privileged and honored to speak to all the brothers and sisters present there, and it gives me immense happiness to speak across borders and overseas today. I am a normal Karyakarta of Bharatiya Janata Party and have been associated with the party for the last 10 years. By profession an advocate and more of a social worker now. See, during this worst pandemic which all of us have seen and observed, it is, it goes without saying that it was only our Yashasvi Pradhan Mantri, our Prime Minister, Narendra Bhai Modi, who took care of all of us here in India as a guardian. Because what India did, all of us have witnessed that, as he, with great pride, said.
जो हिंदुस्तान को प्यार करने वाले और हिंदुत्व को ये करने वाले सभी यहाँ इकट्ठे हुए हैं, और ये सब देख के और सुन के बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। और आज सब एक ही बात करने वाले हैं, तो मैं ज़्यादा बात नहीं करूँगा, ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लूँगा। कि एक चीज़ क्या है कि हमने सब ने ये सब चीज़ देखी है, जो भारत को चाहने वाले हैं, और ये आज जो भी है यहाँ पर वो सच्चे चाहने वाले हैं। क्या तो अभी उनको सबको ये बताना है कि ये था वो था, क्या हमने पूरी रातों रात देखा है इलेक्शन, पूरी रातों जागे हैं क्या, और किसी को कुछ बताने की अभी ज़रूरत मेरे को तो लगती नहीं है। मगर एक बात है कि हमें अपनी मातृभूमि को भूलना नहीं है। हमें ये अमेरिका हमारी कर्मभूमि है, हिंदुस्तान हमारी मातृभूमि है क्या, तो अबे वो हमेशा हमारे दिल में जला के रखना है कि भाई ये हमारा कर्तव्य है कि हम जहाँ जब भी इंडिया को ज़रूरत हो, जब भी हमें ये हो, तो हम अपनी ताकत के हिसाब से उनको सपोर्ट करें। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Hello everyone and welcome to the Grand Victory celebration of Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Manipur and Goa. I want to thank all who supported the campaign of BJP in India. It is a vision of Modi ji and Yogi ji to make UP a better place to live in and to do the business over there. Thank you all for joining us today. Enjoy your evening. Thanks. भारत माता की जय। भारत माता की जय। भारत माता की जय। Dr. Parikh, Mrs. Parikh, Dr. Dhaduk, Albert Bhai, Pramod Bhai, Agarwal Sahab, and our distinguished guests and brothers and sisters and youngsters. Welcome you to this victory celebration of our motherland, especially UP, Uttarakhand, Goa, Manipur, and in some sense, Punjab also. So this is a grand victory day, and we should be very thankful to our leaders, Modi ji and Yogi ji. They have made it possible. It was not possible without their hard work for last 5 years and 7.5 years of Modi ji. I was there at the ground for elections. I went there and I went to many constituencies. My friend, my family members were fighting elections, and I have seen it. So the work from Modi ji and Yogi ji was splendid. Everybody appreciated this. That's why this could be possible. I met a lady who came from a very poor family. He said, I cannot forget. I was not expecting actually that response. He said, I cannot forget these two gentlemen. When I wake up, I go to Ijjat Bhavan, Ijjat Ghar, which is Shauchalaya, which Modi ji and Yogi ji installed in every home, no matter who, poor or anybody, so everywhere. Then I go to work where they provided the job to me, which is through that labor work, and she was happy with that. Then in the evening she got the ration which Modi ji and Yogi ji provide, and she used the namak that they give. So she was thankful throughout the day of these gentlemen. That's why this victory from this poor class happened. Middle class and upper class was not that much instrumental. They were instrumental, but this poor class was so much instrumental in this victory. Without that, it was not possible. So we have to continue this course. 2024 is not far. We all have to work, even our NRI. And NRI are really thankful for their contribution in this victory. And we have to continue that course. Our leaders has to continue the course. And we have to stay for a couple terms in parliament and assemblies, especially UP and whole country. That's how we can see the country growing. And you are seeing Indian voice is now heard. Everywhere we are NRI, so we see how much proud we are of our country. Everybody knows that. And in this crisis of Ukraine, we have seen how Modi ji steered through this very trapped land and made us proud. He took out all our students from there very efficiently. Every family is happy. So I really thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak in front of you. Very distinguished gathering here. I wish you best, and we have to pray and work for our government of India, our motherland. Thank you very much.
और उन्हीं की कृपा से आज हम सब उतनी दूर से यहाँ एकत्रित हुए हैं। जय श्री राम। और साथ में जय सिया राम। बिना मैया सीता के भगवान श्री राम भी अधूरे हैं, और उनकी कृपा से ही हमारी वाणी चलती है। आज आप सभी यहाँ बधाई के पात्र हैं, और हम सब देशवासी बधाई के पात्र हैं, जिनकी कृपा से हमारा धर्म, समाज और एक एक परिवार हम एक साथ जुड़ रहे हैं। भगवान श्री राम हम सभी को जो मर्यादा सिखाई, जो मर्यादा बताई,
It is Shri Narendra Bhai Modi and Shri Yogi Adityanath. They have come in the form, Bhagwan Shri Krishna himself has come in this form. Now that there is one thing, can they alone achieve everything in today's world? Bhagwan can, but he needs workers. अभी सबने कहा, पंडित त्रिवेदी ने कहा जय श्री राम, मैं कहूंगा जय सिया राम। क्यों जय सिया राम? क्योंकि बिना सीता के राम कुछ कर नहीं पाए और सीता के कारण ही राम ने सब कुछ किया। और आज के इस इवनिंग इवेंट में कम से कम 50% तो हमारी नारी है। और इस इलेक्शन में नारी शक्ति ने बीजेपी को जिताया, ये याद रखिए, नारी शक्ति ने बीजेपी को जिताया। सो वी हैव टू एक्नॉलेज दैट एंड जय सिया राम।
पापियों के नाश को, धर्म के प्रकाश को, पापियों के नाश को, धर्म के प्रकाश को, राम जी की सेना चली, राम जी की सेना चली, राम जी की सेना चली। हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव।
कहानी बड़ी छोटी है लेकिन छोटे छोटे अंश में बताऊंगा। एक बार जंगल में आग लग गई, सब एक दूसरे को देख रहे थे। एक चिड़िया पानी लेकर के, वाटर लेकर के तालाब से बुझाने जा रही थी। सभी हंस पड़े, ये क्या कर लेगी? ऐसा नहीं। आपको पता है जब प्रभु राम जी की सेना आसुरी शक्ति के नष्ट करने के लिए श्रीलंका पे चढ़ाई करने चली थी, दो पात्र की हमेशा चर्चा होती है। वो गिलहरी जो कंकर लेकर के ब्रिज बनाने का काम कर रहा था, उस गिलहरी को सभी नमन करते हैं। हर एक पूजा में पहले उनका नमन किया जाता है। दूसरे हनुमान जी, यही हम सभी जो यहाँ इंटेलेक्चुअल, हमारे जो मित्र बंधु, हमारे ये सारे भारतवासी बैठे हुए हैं, हमारी यही पहचान है। कोई गिलहरी है, कोई हनुमान है, और इसके बीच की यात्रा है। जब हमारे में से सभी का संकल्प विकल्प रहित रहता है तो परमात्मा की इन्फिनाइट शक्ति हमारी मदद करती है। फिर उससे संसार का सृजन होता है, विश्व का सृजन होता है। भारत में जो राष्ट्र महायज्ञ निरंतर 2014 के बाद चल रहा है, जिसमें हमारे आदरणीय, हमारे ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में और हमारे असंख्य कार्यकर्ताओं के बलिदान, समर्पण, पैशन, श्रद्धा की वजह से ये जो मातृभूमि की सेवा हो रही है और भारत जगत गुरु बनने की दिशा में बढ़ चला है, उसमें हमारे जैसे गिलहरी का भी छोटा सा रोल है। कभी आप ये अपने आप को नहीं कहेंगे हम क्या कर सकते हैं, हम बहुत कुछ कर सकते, कर रहे, करेंगे।
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम बाला गुरु, मैं साउथ ब्रंसविक न्यू जर्सी का रहने वाला हूँ। एंड टुडे वी हैव गैदर्ड इन रॉयल अल्बर्ट पैलेस, एडिसन, न्यू जर्सी for celebrating the grand historical victory of BJP in 4 out of 5 states of India in the recent elections. This was a wonderful event occasion where we had many dignitaries from different parts of New Jersey coming together, from New York also coming together to celebrate this historic occasion. And we had speeches from many leaders from India who BJP leaders from India who participated and gave their thing. We sincerely thank all the people who attended this program, gave their time in spite of very bad weather to be here and participate in this grand celebration. This was a beautiful occasion. We are very happy that Indian Business Association and Royal Albert Palace organized this event.
मेरा नाम प्रमोद भगत है। मैं वर्ल्ड पीस एंड हेल्थ फाउंडेशन का ये कार्यकर्ता हूँ और हमारे साथ ये हमारे सहयोगी सभी फाउंडेशन के कार्यकर्ता हैं। आज का जो ये प्रोग्राम है एक राष्ट्र यज्ञ का एक महोत्सव आज हो रहा था, क्योंकि भारत में 4 राज्यों में भारत विजयी हुआ है, सत्य की जय हुई है और उसी के सेलिब्रेशन के लिए हमारे एनआरआई डायस्पोरा के लोग इकट्ठे हुए थे और इकट्ठा होकर के हम लोगों ने आज इसको सेलिब्रेट किया। और मन्ना टीवी एंड टीवी5 को हम धन्यवाद देंगे इस प्रोग्राम को कवर करने के लिए। और ये जो राष्ट्र यज्ञ में एक छोटी सी हमारी आहुति है, एक छोटी सी आहुति है, उस आहुति के लिए हम लोग निरंतरता बनाए रहें और ये जो हमारी बांदर सेना से हनुमान बनने की यात्रा है विकल्प रहित वो चलता रहे, इसके लिए अपने सारे साथियों को मैं धन्यवाद करूंगा। Thank you very much.
Hello, good evening. My name is Sharad Agarwal. I am Secretary of Indian Business Association and personally full-time a travel agent. I want to greet our Indian community. It's a very thrilling day. It's a very pleasant day that we won 4 states in India. And this is a dream, this is a vision of Mr. Modi, Mr. Yogi, Mr. Amit Shah and our JP Nadda ji. We want to thank Mana TV and Ms. Ragini and entire team for covering the events. We always see that you guys are always there in every community event. It is really good. We wish you all thank you. And we want to say that please support 2024. Although we are in America, but from here also, you can support. You can tell your people in India to vote for BJP. Thank you very much.